Hey guys, this is Erin Demchak with StarPulse.com. I'm here at Runyon Canyon in LA with recording artist Jessica Ashley. So last time I talked to you, it wasn't in person, but you said that you had a huge announcement. You're talking about your debut album. Tell me a little bit about that.
So I'm working on my debut album right now. Currently working out of New York, LA, Atlanta. So we made a very exciting announcement. I've been writing a lot with Sean Garrett, who has always been one of my idols. You know, his writing is just incredible. He's worked with Beyonce and Usher and Justin Bieber, and the list goes on. So to have that honor has been such a blessing. It's definitely keeping me busy. I've been writing a lot, working in the studio with different producers and songwriters, and really honing into my songwriting and myself as an artist.
Speaking of Sean Garrett, I read somewhere that he said that you were going to be one of the biggest pop stars, or, he just seemed like he had a lot of good things to say about you. Like, he worked with Usher, like you said, Beyonce, Mariah. Like, what does that mean to you with him saying that?
I mean, I never expected him to believe in me as much as he is. You know, he's shown such a support and such a dedication into my project and into what I have to offer. And, he really is helping me hone into my sound. You know, Mariah and Alicia and Whitney and big vocals, Christina, has always been what I've been kind of going after. And to have somebody who really believes in that is just incredible.
And you were also, like Justin Bieber, you were discovered on YouTube, and social media and Facebook and Twitter, everything has been such a big influence in the music industry. What is your opinion on that?
You know, it just, to me, I use it as it's empowering to have just a way to get your music out there. In the past, it might have been more difficult in a way to share your sound with the world. So now, a lot of people are saying it's so easy to become a pop star, or it's so easy to have a breakthrough through YouTube, and they kind of degrade that. But I think of it as being a blessing. It's definitely a blessing to be able to do that.
So are you from LA? I sense a little bit of a New York accent maybe. Tell me about where you grew up and your family.
I know everybody here is like, are you from New York? Yeah, I am born and raised in New York City. Born and raised in New York City. I come from an Eastern European background.
Okay.
My mother is Romanian and my father is Russian. I'm first generation American, me and my sister. So my sister, actually, shout out to my sister. She's incredible. She's an opera singer.
Wow.
So she's studying at BU, so I just wanted to shout her out because she's incredible.
So. Good voice runs in the family. Apparently you have a musical family, you were saying before. Tell me about that. How was that growing up in, an artist family? Tell me about that.
I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. Growing up was such a treat to be able to always have music in my household. My mother loves to sing. She was singing in college, and my father was a piano player. So I started piano when I was 4. So, while I was learning to really, walk and write and whatever, I was always around music. So it's great. It brought me to where I am today.
And being the summer here, do you have? I just went to Stagecoach last weekend, so I know there's a lot of festivals going on. Coachella just happened. Are you planning on seeing any concerts this summer, or playing in any concerts? Or?
Definitely. I've been working with my band now, kind of putting that together to do some shows, and I definitely want to go to some concerts. I just saw the Dirty Money concert with P. Diddy, and Lloyd made an appearance, Ashanti, and I loved it. So I definitely am excited summer is always a treat. Great weather and great concerts, so I'm excited to purchase some great tickets.
Yeah. So right before the Grammys, I was actually at a party, and I had talked to JoJo, who I loved, and she's a great young singer, very, very nice girl, very, just a good influence in the music industry. And I recently saw her in a Carrie Hilson video also.
Definitely. She's
and
making her moves.
Yeah, and you wrote a song for her, I hear?
I did.
That?
I was in the studio with these producers, Shem and Moats, and we recorded a few things when I was here. The last time I was here in LA, we recorded a few records, and one of them was this title track called Limbo. And I recorded it, and it was like an incredible, groundbreaking record. It was great. It was epic. And JoJo heard it from Shem and Moats and was really interested in recording it and eventually buying the record. So she bought the record and it's supposed to be her second single on her album coming out called All I Want Is Everything. So it's very, very exciting because I'm also really interested in the writing aspect. So it's a great opportunity.
And that's going to be huge because a lot of people, you know, were fans of JoJo, and then she's coming out with an album. It seems like she hasn't, you know, been around, you know, as far as her, you know, music and the radio for a while. And so when people hear her, they're going to hear that song and think of you. And
it's exciting. It's exciting. You know, everything is a stepping stone in this industry. So, you know, Carrie Hilson started out as a writer. You mentioned Carrie Hilson, Neo, who's a great inspiration. So for me to do the artist thing at the same time as the writer thing is just, you know, it's incredible. It's great.
I wanted to ask you, you're 18 years old.
Yes.
And being so young in this business, have you had, you know, the typical teenage life? You know, did you go to high school? You homeschooled?
I would say that I definitely had a very regular teenage life, which is great. I was always doing extraordinary things, you know, writing and recording, and you know, from 15 years old I was in studio sessions writing and writing for other people. But I always, you know, made it a point that I wanted to stay in school. I did all the school musicals and school plays, and I had a really, really select group of best friends, best girlfriends that, you know, keep me grounded. To this day I'm friends with all of them. Yeah, so I was always traveling, but I maintained the school aspect. I actually went to the Clive Davis Department of Recorded Music. I studied at NYU for 1 semester, and I took a leave because, you know, a lot of things started to happen, which is incredible, and I am so excited about it. But school is definitely a very important factor in my life.
It's summertime. People are wearing the nice, cute little dresses.
Yes,
What are your fashion must-haves for the summer?
Fashion must-haves for the summer. Definitely. Well, this is different. Cute painted toenails, nice colors. I love color right now. So any dresses, you know, like flowery stuff, and I like chunky rings. Chunky rings, definitely, you know, cute dangly earrings, anything flirty. I love like flirty colors and stuff like that. Try to stay away from black in the summer.
Right.
So.
And when can we expect to hear more of you? When is your album? Can you share with us anything about when your album's coming out, or you're still kind of putting the finishing touches on it, you were saying?
We are definitely, like, right now I am so in the songwriting process. And, you know, working with different people and getting a collective sound. That's what I'm working on now. So, you know, in the next few months, definitely you will hear some stuff. And we're slowly kind of putting out different singles. So slowly, If You're Out There is out right now. It's my debut single, well, viral single. It's not my official single. And actually, exciting news, it was featured today in the pop section of iTunes in the front.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just found out. Thank you so much. I just found out, and I've been retweeting and everything. Yeah. So definitely check that out. It's been incredible. It's been an incredible journey, and definitely look out to hear some new music.
All right. And speaking of hearing some new music, can we hear a little bit about your voice here? Can you sing us something here?
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely. So I guess I'm going to sing. My favorite artist, one of my favorite artists, is Mariah Carey. And she had a single a while ago called My All. And it's one of my favorite songs of all time. So I'm going to sing a piece of that. I'm thinking of you in my sleepless solitude tonight. If it's wrong to love you, then my heart just won't let me be right. 'Cause I'm drowned in you and don't want pull through without you by my side. I'd give my all to have just one more night with you. I'd risk my life to feel your body next to mine. 'Cause I can't go on living in the memory of our song. I'd give my all for your love tonight.
Beautiful. No words after that.
Thank you so much.
I'm Erin Demchak with StarPulse.com here with Jessica Ashley. We're at Runyon Canyon in LA, and I think we should go for a hike.
I think so too. Let's go for a hike.
We're going to be those crazy girls in dresses, hiking up, sweating.
Dresses and all.
If we're not back in 10, come get us.
Hey, this is Jessica Ashley, and thank you so much for watching StarPulse.com.